Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm back to do an update on my goals and how I'm travelling this year. Spending freeze. I did complete a spending freeze early this year between January and March for the first quarter. For the second quarter and third quarter, I just tried to manage a budget, which I give myself $100 for that quarter. For quarter two and quarter three, I spent double that. I spent around $200 each quarter. I know this third quarter isn't done yet. However, I have overspent again. And it has been mindful spending. It's not anything crazy. I'll show you what I bought next, but I'll go through the list first with what my goals are. My projects. As you know, I started the beginning of the year finishing off my holiday album from last year. Project 2 was scrapbooking my everyday photos from 2021. There are still a few layouts I need to complete to call that project done. I have been scrapbooking photos from 2022, which is this year. I still need to compile a list so I know how many layouts I have left and how many I've done. I have another holiday which we took in March this year that I need to scrap. That is going to be on my projects list. The other projects I've been doing is collaborating with Jeannie Linguini and the other wonderful ladies that are doing the Through the Rainbow Challenge. And just recently I played along with Cilla with her paper pad play. And now we're looking at Collection Obsession with the other ladies on the Crafty Low or No Spend Facebook group. Which I count as projects. Use the tools. I would say yes, I am being more aware of using my tools to create and get the most out of them. I would also say yes to using my scan and cut when doing sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. It encourages to pull out the tools and create layouts using sketches that you usually wouldn't choose to to do. Using my scraps, yes and no. Recently, I would say no, because I've been working with collections and trying to use the paper I've had left over in its entirety. And I would say that it's a wonderful feeling to use up a full collection of something. And then you don't have any scraps. Organising die cuts. This one, I think I am behind on, but I intend to catch up. I understand that it's never going to be perfect, but I can at least progressively try to get them organised as the best I can. So let me now show you what has prompted this spending freeze. Because prices have gone up, cost of living's gone up, I had been seeking out the specials and things on sale. As you would have seen in one of my previous videos, I bought some Vicky Bouton papers and I decided that I would buy the collection. It was on sale and at this point in time, I decided that I would buy this as a trade-off to buying the new Simple Stories Lakeside. It has got the 4x6 cards and the 3x4 cards in this pack, and in the 6x8 it has got the tags and more 3x4 cards. So in a way I am glad that I did buy some of the single sheets so I could get the tickets and the tags, because they are not in the paper pad. After paper pad play, I decided that I needed to buy a die set, because I decided that I wasn't going to buy stickers any longer. I'm going to use whatever stickers I have and then just create my own. This set wasn't on sale and it was quite expensive. It cost me $40. However, it's a tool that I can use on every layout and I see it as an investment. I also bought myself the cutting pads. I know I talked about this in one of my earlier videos, and I finally bought them when I bought this die set. I bought some double-sided tape. It is an essential item, so I'm not going to beat myself up about this because I need it. I also bought some more tags. I do have a tag set, however it is different to what is shown here. So again, it's not something for me to beat myself up about. I need to organise my big shot dies because this is how I currently store them. I bought this when I first bought the big shot, and I just feel that this no longer works for me. So I bought a case that's got binder rings and magnetic sheets to store my dies in. So there's 5 sheets that come with the carry case, and I bought the extra sheets to add so I can organise my dies better. So the brand is Poppy Crafts. So again, it's an essential item and help me organise my tools better. What I have to share next is more paper. The craft store where I bought this carry case, double-sided tape and dies was having a sale on Cardabella Collections. I did look at these 2 weeks prior to actually buying them. So when they came on sale, I feel I was mindful and gave myself permission to buy them. First one is Welcome Winter. I am a sucker for blue and green, if you didn't know already. So I bought the 12 by 12 and I also bought the coordinating papers. The other collection I bought, Farmhouse Summer. And I bought the coordinating solids too. So as you can see from this quarter, I've got 2 collections . And the Vicky Bouton Fernwood I've brought into my space. It is still mindful, but now I feel with the other supplies that you would have seen the other videos on, if not, I'll link them below. I need to stop now. What I have is beautiful, and get creating. So I posed the question on the Crafty low or no spend group this week, because I do feel it's time that I do a freeze again, because going back to my goals for this year, the aim is to give myself a chance to use what I already have. And I tell you what, it was a difficult decision. And that is why I posted the question to other fellow crafters who may be also feeling the same way. And I will say I was overwhelmed with how many people commented on the post. So I am going to freeze again, and Nikki from Scrapbooking Adventures and a few others are going to also do this freeze with me. We're probably all going to do something a little bit different. This is Nikki's tracker. She kindly shared it with everybody on the Facebook group. I'm not sure at the moment what this freeze is going to look like for me. I don't know whether I could reach 50 layouts. I may be able to do 25. I'm just going to see where this takes me. So I've got the start as the 3rd of August. I'll put a finish date on when I'm done. And I'm going to use this tracker to track a few different things. And I think that's what the beauty is, that this can be whatever you want it to be. So Laurie Barrett Stroop commented on my post. She's a lady that has done a challenge like this before, where it's 50 projects challenge spending freeze, where you would count any type of crafty project, whether it be a layout, cards, pocket pages, traveller's notebooks, as part of the tracker, which I think is a great idea, right? I think I'm going to do that on my tracker. And I'm going to also detail what I completed, because I would like to know what I'm creating. I've just finished Paper Pad Play. I'm not counting those 10 layouts on this tracker because that was done before I decided on doing this spending freeze. However, I did create a base page which I've coloured in half a square because it's half a layout. I then decided in my masterboards book, I created a double page spread with the scraps because I didn't want to create any more base pages with this collection. So I'm calling that 1 point. Even though it's a double page, I'm going to call it 1 point. I also created a layout today for Collection Obsession. I have decided that I am going to add organising to this tracker because I would like the incentive and motivation to clean up my space. However, I'm not going to allow it to overtake the creating. So putting my die cuts in a binder this is something new I want to do. I've got an A4 size, but I want to convert down to an A5 because this is good for travelling. So say if I've organised all these die cuts on my sheets in this binder, I'm going to call it 1 point. When I go and say organise my dies, and I'm talking like putting them, reorganising them all in here, I'm going to call that a point. And when this sheet is full or half full, I guess it depends on how long it takes me. I do not know. I haven't done this before. I think it's okay for me to be the judge on whether I'm allowed to buy more supplies. I know at some point I will need to buy double-sided tape and trimmer blades, and that will be okay for me to buy because it's an essential item. Hopefully it will be around the same time as where I can bring other supplies in, because that's generally when I become unstuck and, you know, buy. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and I hope it inspires you to think about your goals. We've still got, what, 5 months of the year left. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.